only immune cell that can produce antibodies. The antibodies are then released and surround the antigen. It then locks on the antigen and then neutralizes it. This antigen-antibody combination is called as the antigen-antibody complex or the immune complex. Now, normally, our body naturally eliminates this immune complex. However, there are instances where it isn't deleted. The undissolved immune complex stays in the body and in the circulation and gets stuck in the tissue. This activates or this triggers the complex teaspoons are ingested, the antigens from infectious organisms like viral, bacterial, protozoans, or helminthic organisms. The last classification are those involving unknown antigens. This category includes most forms of chronic immune complex glomerulonephritis, vasculitis, with or without eosinophilia, and many cases of mixed cryoglobulinemia. The clinical expression of immune complex disease depends on the target organs, where the deposition of immune complex predominates. First target organ is the kidney, which is very frequently affected, and is usually with glomerulonephritis as the prevailing feature. The next target organ are the joints, which is predominantly affected in rheumatoid arthritis. The third one is the skin, which is affected in cases of serum sickness, mixed cryoglobulinemia, purpura, and vasculitis. The fourth are the large vessels, which is affected or are affected by the subendothelial formation of antigen-antibody complexes containing oxidized LDL and the corresponding antibodies, leading to the development or progression of atherosclerosis. The last target organ is the lungs, which is affected in extrinsic alveolitis. There are four therapeutic approaches to immune complex diseases. They are: first, the eradication of the source of persistent antigen production. Second is the turning off the inflammatory reaction using corticosteroids and non-steroidal agents. Third is the suppression of antibody production using immunosuppressive drugs such as cyclophosphamide, azathioprine, cyclosporine, or the CD20 antibodies. This is the mainstay of the immune complex disease treatment, particularly when autoimmune reactions are present. The last one is the removal of soluble immune complexes from the circulation by a process called plasmapheresis. It is a procedure that consists of removal of blood, separation and reinfusion of red cells, and replacement of the patient's plasma by normal plasma or plasma-replacing solutions. Plasmapheresis appears most beneficial when associated with the administration of immunosuppressive drugs. By itself, it can even induce severe clinical deterioration, perhaps related to changes